When I was a child, I was absolutely convinced that if I ran fast enough with a cape tied around my neck, that I could fly. It made sense at that time. I had a pillowcase cape, I had the wind in my face, and I was running full speed. But reality hit me, literally, in the form of a tree. I unlearned rather quickly that I could defy gravity. Unlearning that particular superpower was probably the best thing for me. But what about you and all the things that you've been taught over these years? Like, you can't do this or you're not good enough for that. These ideas stick with you, don't they? And it's time to untie those mental capes that keep you grounded when you were meant to soar. You grew up learning a lot of things from childhood to adulthood. You accumulate beliefs and habits that you never think to question. But what if I told you to truly grow, you need to unlearn certain things? Just like I have learned that a cape would not turn me into Superman. We all need to reevaluate the mental truths that we carry. Here's an example. How many of you have been taught that failure is a bad thing? It's ingrained from the moment you're in school. Failure means that you didn't study enough, you weren't smart enough, or you didn't try hard enough. But what if failure was actually the best learning tool? You need to unlearn that failure is negative and instead see it as a way of progress. It gets you closer to success. Or, I'm too old to learn something new. Have you ever heard that? If you believe it, spoiler alert, you're never too old, whether you're 18 or 80. Unlearning the concept of age limits can be incredibly liberating. Just trust me. I have a 77-year-old neighbor in my neighborhood who took up skateboarding. And I'll say this, running into trees runs in my neighborhood. So what can you learn from this? Maybe it's time that you took a little bit of a reality course and learn the things that are holding you back, the things that keep you stuck in place, believing that you can't change. And just maybe, if you're willing to do this, you can finally start to fly. Not with a cape, but with your mindset. A mindset that makes anything possible. I challenge you to identify one thing that you've been carrying around for too long. A belief that's kept you grounded, and then unlearn it. You'll be surprised on how high you can soar when you let go of what's weighing you down. Sometimes to unlearn, you need to begin to forget. So remember, rewire your mind, unlearn to learn, embrace failure. Never too late to start for you to be a success.